I imagine everyone's talking about Strictly Come Dancing and John Sargent stepping down. I think that's what they're talking about.
I haven't talked about anything else.
No, he's resigned because he felt bad. He said that there was just going to be too much angst and too much anger, and so I think he did the gentlemanly thing, and he was like, you know what, I'll take myself out and let the best dancer win.
If you see any clips of him actually dancing, they're always shocking. There's one that he looks like a caveman. Just like he's just about to pick her up over his shoulder and throw her into a cave. I'll have you later.
Let's have a look at a shot of him.
Look, that's
Yeah, if you saw that in the street, you would call the police.
It's a terrible dancer. I would actually pay him to keep still. That's how bad it is.
This is what I was hoping he was building up to, that in the last round he would defiantly stand still and win out of popularity alone. That's the way he was heading, because essentially it's proved one thing, that this country doesn't give a shit about dancing. We'd rather vote for a very well-respected political commentator, which is what he is. A good political commentator. He can't move at all. Better if he stays still. That's terrible dancing. But he's a great guy. We prefer him as a concept to all this fucking dancing.
I just feel sorry for John Sargent as well, because he looks as though he's constantly in the grips of an allergic reaction, which is very unfortunate. But I think it's good that he's achieved this without the sex, because the world that he works in, politics, is something that's become saturated with sex. You've got Obama, who's a very sexy man, he's done very well. People like Ken, who has a kind of different... No, Ken, you have a kind of rougher sex appeal, and when you had the little moustache, there was... Just kind of, you know what I mean?
Get a room!
I just say...
No one's hit on me like this in years.
Oh, I'm sorry. I do realise as well, a teenage boy coming onto a politician last time, that happened to Lib Dem lost his job, so... they will back off.
He might come back, though, because there's a Facebook group. There's about 400 of them already saying, bring John Sargent back. And they brought Whispers back. You know,
That's true.
That is how strong... That is how strong the medium of Facebook is.
Those groups don't mean anything, though. There's one that a mate of mine started up saying, if this group gets 1,000 members, Jack White will shave his pubis. I'm not doing it.
I don't even know why Ken started it. It was never going to happen. Back to John Sargent.
Yes. He's doing a farewell dance.
He's doing a farewell dance.
A farewell waltz.
The hacker.
Farewell.
I think you should do the hacker. To the judges.
They've been so rude, all those dance judges, to John. They asked him on the thing. They know he's in his 60s and a bit portly. How surprised are they? Every week, your dancing wasn't brilliant, you political commentator in your 60s. I was on Len Goodman. He was one of the judges. He's been rude to him. I've been on a comedy panel show with him. I didn't say, you're not very fucking funny, are you?
Well, let's have a look and see whether John Sargent walking off Strictly Come Dancing is one of the most talked about things this week.
What do you think they've been talking about, Craig?
Strictly.
Well, I mean,
X Factor.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, the TV's... I mean, it's huge. 37 million viewers this weekend, those two shows combined. Everyone's watching it.
It is amazing, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, it's
I'm in to see, you know, useless dancing.
Useless...
Well,
useless?
Useless dancing.
No, it's all
Nancy.
pretty bad.
I'm just mentioning names and I probably shouldn't do.
Nancy?
Nancy.
Don't call him that.
If you want to see more of her, you have to press the red button. Is it difficult being a judge?
It's extremely difficult.
Is it?
Yeah. It takes great intellect, darling.
Yes, that's what I imagine.
And plus, I've got a number from 1 to 10 to choose from. It's making that choice.
And yeah, and then you've got to choose a number that people don't go, ooh. That must be a lot of pressure. That moment when you go, oh, got it wrong.
Are you a bit jealous of Len's 7? Because that has just gone nationwide, hasn't it, that? You must think, I'm going to pick a number. You could just have, like, another number and just go...
Have you been watching this, Annie?
Yeah. I'm more into X Factor, though, to be honest. Soul.
Into wannabes, darling, all those lovely wannabes.
As opposed to all the has-beens on your...
What I prefer Strictly to X Factor is there's less humiliation involved. You know, like, what's it called, I'm a Celebrity? They have to have the Bush Tucker trial, and they have to eat some disgusting things. I mean, if you have a testicle in your mouth on Strictly, it's optional, isn't it?
It generally means that dance move's gone horribly wrong.
Yeah.
Strictly's got a lot of people into dancing. A lot of people kind of now dance around their living rooms while they watch it. Have a look at this. How would you score that dance?
1, darling. 1 out of 10. Spatial awareness, you see.
There's an element of trimming the herd there. If you've got one thing in your living room and you headbutt it, you deserve to be in pain.
What I find weird about that clip, why the mask? Does that tell you you've been looted?
Let's have a look and see if Strictly's up there. Yes, 37 million viewers tuned in to watch Strictly and X Factor over the weekend. BBC bosses have ordered Strictly's dancers to tone down their raunchy routines because no one wants to see Edwina Curry's cha-cha-cha.
Strictly, come dancing. Lewis' show. The show Lewis is doing.
How strict is it? Pretty strict. Oh, they're pretty hard. They're pretty strict, yeah.
Well, the training is the training harder than... Because you're an Olympian, right? Silver medalist at the Olympics.
Yeah.
I mean... Is it tougher than that, the training?
Yeah.
Not really, though.
It is. For me, my gymnastics training, I'd prepared for 19 years, so although it was hard, I was used to it, whereas this is completely different.
Are you not favourite to win?
I don't know. I try not to pay any attention to it.
Oh, so do I, but it's always bloody on.
One of the things about Strictly is they do the paso doble, the cha-cha-cha, foxtrot, but they don't do things that dancers that people normally do, like just pub dancing. And now it's Lewis and Tatiana dancing to Chumbawamba.
They do it, I think...
Oh, I swear. I said to them 1 week, you should do it where the celebrities teach the pros a dance, and we do the routine that way, because then you come up with some interesting routines, I think.
Yeah, some pretty crap ones, I would have thought.
I haven't watched it this series. I always watch it. But my main thing with Strictly is the theme tune. I use it generally to get me through difficult moments in life. I think it should be a remedy for people with bipolar disorder. I think people who say, like, my life's falling apart, the therapist should just go da-da-da-da-da, get it stuck in the head, just keeps you going all day long. If my wife says, go and put the bins out, I think, oh, shit, and I just go da-da-da-da-da.
What I can't do is the little Bruce jokes in between. They make me so nervous watching him. I would be more comfortable watching Bruce do a high wire act than him reading one joke off the auto cue. He looks like... I mean, an audience should never know the punchline before the comedian. And he doesn't know it 10 minutes after he's told the joke.
Carol, what was Brucey like at school?
He's a lovely boy. I've been on Strictly, Series 2. I got booted out.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I got booted out when I did a rumba, and Richard Whiteley used to go, "Go on, Borders, do your rumba face," which is my trying to look sexy face, which went something like...
Is there a rumba face?
Can you do a rumba face?
I haven't done the rumba yet, but I'm sure it goes something like...
Oh!
Yeah, that's sort of sexy.
You do your rumba face.
It's more...
That's sexier.
I think Tony may be allergic to rumba and has had a stroke. If you won it, would it be a bigger deal than winning at the Olympics?
I didn't win at the Olympics, so probably, yeah.
Good answer. Let's have a look and see whether Strictly is one of the most talked about things this week. Yes, the competition for Strictly Come Dancing is heating up. Lisa Riley's odds have gone from 66 to 1 to 10 to 1. She thought, 10 to 1, lunchtime.
Strictly Come Dancing has started again.
It's back on, it's huge.
Yeah, it is huge, it's massive. Although the line-up is a bit... Well, I think most of them should bring a utility bill. I don't know who they are.
I thought there were huge stars on there.
Who?
With Vanessa Feltz. You did that. I said nothing.
No, I did that as well. I've been locked in a house with Vanessa Feltz. I can testify.
Of course.
Yeah, I did.
When you did Celebrity Big Brother.
I did Comic Relief Big Brother in 2001 with Vanessa Feltz, and she's nuts.
How long did you last in that, Jack?
I was in the whole week. I won it, of course.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Charm and personality that shines through. Captured the nation's hearts.
Exactly. People just sort of warmed to me, and
I think people kept you in because they knew it would irritate you.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, do you think maybe she just said, like, I'll come and do the show, but I'm just not gonna do too much because I'm a bit heavy? Yeah.
Do you mean like serious, or what do you...
No, I mean, like, seriously.
Oh, no, you're
like...
being incredibly bitchy. OK, great.
No!
I didn't realise where you were going with this, but no, I'm with you.
No, you just called her fat. And you go,
I didn't. I didn't
used
call her
another
fat.
word.
I didn't say she... I didn't. Because I'm just saying she hasn't danced much, and to me, if you're going on a dancing show, you should dance.
No, in your defence, she came on my show at the start of the year, Let's Dance, and she said, I'm not going to dance. And literally, I don't know if you saw it, we lowered her from the ceiling onto a gigantic 8-foot-long cannon with her legs spread-eagled in a sequin leotard.
is that the only way you could get her in the building?
David Doherty, would you go on the show?
I was just trying to think of what it would require for me to watch it. First, it would require either a baking element or a crystal meth element. The ultimate TV show would be a combination of so like be Great British Breaking Bad Off, where they'd all cook meth, but then the judging would take ages.
John, would you do Strictly?
No, I don't dance. The only dance I do is YMCA. That's more spelling than dancing.
Sean, presumably you're pretty... I mean, you watch the show. Would you go on the show? Would you go on Strictly?
Well, you know, if my whole career fell apart in tatters, and I had really no option and a lot of tax bills to pay and situation... No, I actually didn't mean that. Sometimes you get lucky. I mean, you only go on it if your career has reached a certain point. Basically, you have to throw yourselves up into the sort of, like, tides of popularity and hope you get washed up on a beach, not smashed to pieces on the rocks.
Right, then, well, on that note, Jamelia, would you do it?
So.
What?
Honest to God, I get asked to do it every single year, and just hell no.
It's one of the 2 biggest shows on TV, so I mean, it's...
Do you know the stupid amounts of money they offer you to do that show? I just wouldn't...
How much did they offer?
No, they're like
Oh, come on.
I mean, ridiculous amounts of money. You can buy a house, put it that way. And
Yeah, but you live in Birmingham.
No. Yeah.
Let's have a look and see if Strictly is up there. Yes, indeed, Strictly Come Dancing has started again. In the first episode of this series of Strictly, everyone agreed Abby Clancy stole the show. Typical Scouser. Are you going to hug him?
Strictly Come Dancing.
Oh,
You do it every big great Christmas charades.
You've never seen a fafa-fool?
No, we're not.
People are talking about Strictly, of course, aren't they?
Of course they are.
Because people are dancing and it's nice. It tires out the mums, doesn't it?
A lot of dancing.
You know, like kids, you send them to the park so they sleep. That's for mums and nanas, innit, Strictly? They get all excited and you go, oh, she'll sleep tonight.
The thing about Strictly is a little bit of something for everyone, isn't there? There's like the reality TV element for the 20-year-olds, and for the 30-year-olds there's a celebrity thing, and then for the nanas there's live music.
Well, let's not forget there's a lot of stuff for the dads.
And for the dads, yeah.
So who's Vanessa Feltz for?
I'm always fascinated by Britain's refusal to let Bruce Forsyth go. I mean, he's just like Britain's Nelson Mandela.
He is our Nelson Mandela.
He is. They're going to be wheeling that man out in 20 years' time and going, what was that, Bruce? Was that a joke? Tap once for yes and tap twice for no. Is it true, Tess, that they've told men to cover up? Have they done that?
Oh, Ben last week.
Oh, was it?
Ben, when you doing the samba. Well, no, because the rumours were he's going to have a bare chest. And I'm sure further down the line, ladies and gents, he will have a bare chest.
Oh, my God, you heard it here first.
It is frustrating, though, not that they can't take their tops off, isn't it? Quite frustrating. I just think it's a shame. Like, I find it frustrating. Like, I'm not allowed to go bottomless on this show. They make me wear my trousers and pants even though I'm behind a desk. What's the point?
It's health and safety. We've been through this. Christian, would you ever go on Strictly?
I have been asked. It's basically middle-class porn, isn't it? That Strictly come down to as far as I can tell. I mean, it's like... it's the job of the female newsreaders to sort of bounce around to entertain the bloke.
Like your sister.
And...
Well, this is...
What I find particularly annoying about Strictly is that if you're a camp man, you are allowed to be ruder than a man who is not camp. For example, if I were to watch Rachel Riley dance and I were to say, your bottom looked like a sack of potatoes there and frankly it made me sick, there'd be complaints. But if I were a camp man like Bruno and your bottom looked like sack potatoes, you
OK, let's have a look and see if it's up there. Yes, Strictly Come Dancing continues. One of the celebrities, Patrick Robinson, is from Casualty. His dance starts well, but halfway through he starts climbing a stepladder to hang Christmas lights over a bath, and you think this isn't going to end well.
I imagine people are talking about Strictly Come Dancing. They usually do, don't they? There was a headline in the paper this week that was Tess Daly's shoe came off on her way down the stairs. That was on the news. It was a great moment for Bruce Forsyth, who I imagine was just sat at home going, it's all falling apart now, you see, I've done it 10 years with both my shoes on.
Rebecca, were you missing Brucey?
I love Bruce. Bring Bruce back.
Do you miss him on the show? I think Claudia's just kind of added a new... I mean, she's just so kind of full of... I don't know, I really like it now.
I do like the girls, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem like Strictly Come Dancing anymore without Bruce.
Of course, Henry, you've got Dancing with the Stars in America.
In America, yes.
Would you ever consider going on?
I enjoy watching it. I will not. I can't do it.
That's a shame. I think because you used to have incredible dance moves back in the day.
I did, and I want to keep them a great memory.
You would never be allowed on the British version because if anyone's ever been out dancing before, they say, oh no, that's unfair, they know what they're doing. So that seems to be the main criticism of most candidates.
There has been a huge controversy this year because there's a lady on the show called Pixie Lott, who's very good, but she's done 8 years dance training at an elite academy, so she was always going to be quite good. She's favourite at the moment. She's 3-1 to win, as is Frankie Bridge, off of the Saturdays.
You know the Saturdays?
I actually met one of the Saturday.
Really?
Which one did you meet?
Beautiful one.
Oh. Well, I know which one it wasn't.
Can I ask you a question? Because I'm a massive Happy Days fan. But you actually jumped the shark, didn't you?
No, I did all of the water skiing. My parents were very, very short Germans. And my father said, you know, because I was a counselor in camp, and I would teach water skiing. And he said, tell the producers that... I'm so sorry. He said, tell the producers you're a water skier. So I did, and all of a sudden there I was water skiing. That was a real shark and
it
a
was
real...
alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real thing. That happened. It's a documentary. Henning, do you watch the show?
Not regularly, but I wonder, a lot of them professional dancers, not the ones on the program, but there's loads of them that have gone to the well, dancing schools or whatever they might be called, and...
dancing school, yeah.
Yeah, dancing school. And they've put themselves through everything because of the dancing, and then they see all of a sudden any old Herbert having a go on Strictly Come Dancing. They must be feeling like most stand-ups feel when they turn the telly on and there is Paddy McGuinness.
Rebecca, when are you doing Strictly? Have you done Strictly or are you doing it?
No, never done it. I'll do it if you'll do it.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to wait till after the career-defining event. I'm I might have to go in the jungle first to win back public support.
Jimmy, you'd be lucky to get on the coach trip.
Should we have a look and see if Strictly's up there? Yeah, well, of course. Yes, it's Strictly. Scott Mills has been criticised by Strictly judges, but to be fair, it is nice to see an ageing Radio 1 DJ in front of a judge, and they've done nothing worse than a shit tango.
All I've got in my head is Strictly. I know that there's been a big hoo-ha. A lot of people watch it. It's been doing very well in the ratings, but people are disappointed that Judy Murray keeps getting through. I mean, she's like something they use to practice free kicks with, isn't she? You know, she just doesn't move at all. You know, they say, oh, dancers, oh, well, she's showing a bit of leg. I mean, she would actually show a bit of plank.
Joe, are you going to go on next year?
Yeah, if the money's right. I did try and watch it the other week, but they wouldn't let me in with my high-powered crossbow.
Now, you've got a signature dance move, I imagine.
Yeah, but there's not enough room in here. I go absolutely batshit.
John, who do you think's going to win?
Sergio. I don't watch it. You know, I'm out clubbing Saturday nights. What can I say?
You're out clubbing at 7 o'clock on a Saturday night.
All right, you've got to get there early before all the nibbles get taken.
It's genuinely his view of clubbing. I imagine there's crisps and nibbles.
Eat a vol-au-vent that's been sat out for 7 hours.
You think they have vol-au-vents in clubs these days?
Well, I don't know what time you arrive, Jimmy, but if you get there at 7, you'll find they do.
Well, let's have a look and see if it's up there. Yes, it's Strictly. Judy Murray's the most wooden thing they've had on Strictly since that coffin they used to keep backstage on standby for Brucey.